Hello and welcome all you softball fans for another installment of YSN Live Softball. Tonight we are in a AAC matchup between the Austintown Fitch Falcons and the Boardman Spartans. We're resuming play in the game that was occurring yesterday where the Boardman Spartans were retired in order. 1-2-3, a pop-up to first base by Tori Strines, a strikeout looking by Jenna Alexa, and a strikeout swinging by Maddie Lester. 2 Ks for Sydney Watts going into the bottom of the first inning with Ayla Ray coming up to bat. As the first pitch to Ayla Ray registered in as a ball, 1-0. That one taken. Falcons and Spartans split the series last year, 1-1 in the regular season. Boardman coming in today, sporting a 7-8 record. Falcons 14-2. The senior Lester kicks, fires the 1-2 delivery, hit towards third. The throw across the diamond in time that time. Nice throw by Strines for out number 1 as Ayla Ray grounds to third for the first out here in the first.
Now stepping at the plate and batting second in the order, senior center fielder number 7, likewise left-hand swinging Sammy A.
Sammy A now takes aim in the plate from the left-handed side. First pitch runs inside from Lester for a ball, 1-0. Cal U commit in Lester's. That one fouled off for the first strike in the count, 1-1. Yes.
Pennsylvania.
The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Caught her in between there, 1-2. As the right-handed senior pitcher of the Spartans has A down 1-2. A fights off the pitch to stay alive again at 1-2. Technically, Anthony Hartwig taking you through the top half of this first inning as we resume the game from yesterday. Decent crowd on hand for the 50-degree start time temperature in a cloudy day in late April in northeastern Ohio. I think the fact that May is about a week away now, less than I think, is starting to really get on the nerves of a lot of people that we don't have warmer weather yet. But looks like this is going to be the last of it, at least we hope, going forward. As the count stays 1-2 on A, and a swing and a miss, strikeout by Lester. It's her first of the game, and now there's 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Switch things over to the right-handed side of the plate as Maddie Taylor.
First baseman, number 10, Maddie Taylor.
As Taylor steps in. First pitch called a strike, 0-1. Boardman, very senior-heavy team this year. Falcons, a lot of sophomores and freshmen that are featured on this squad. That one misses as it goes back to the fencing, 1-1 the count. You can even see that matchup in the circle as Lester, the senior for Boardman, and Watts, the freshman for Austintown. As the count 1-1, Lester steps into the pitch, and that one fouled back by Taylor. She falls behind 1-2. Lester has gotten all 3 of the first 3 Falcon bats to fall behind in the count, 1-2 now. As Lester looking for likewise a 1-2-3 inning to match her adversary in the circle in Watts. The 1-2 is hit a ton out to left field as it is a foul ball, and the count will stay at 1-2. Taylor looked like she had a piece of it for a second. Couldn't keep it fair. Wind actually blowing from left to right field, it looks like. Across, actually.
Westerly at 12, high bar.
As the count at 1-2. Stoppage of play for the time being. Loading up on softballs again is the home plate umpire.
Coach Ward, I think it was fair from up here.
Temperatures warm in northeastern Ohio over the weekend. We were touching 80 degrees as that one taking all the way, and it is a ball to even the count up at 2-2 for Maddie Taylor. Spartans donning the white tops with maroon bottoms. Fitch in the all-white unis today. And a swing and a miss. And matching 2 strikeouts apiece is Maddie Lester and Sydney Watts as both pitchers go 1-2-3 through the top of the order. We come back with the top of the second right after this on ysnlive.com.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Welcome back, everyone. Top of the second inning here as the Falcons pitcher in Sydney Watts going to be taking the circle. Cassidy Bryan, Maddie Weimer, and Maddie Trevecki due up to bat in this inning for the Spartans. Sydney Watts wearing number 5 today. Typically wears number 32, but with the white unis. Donning number 5 today. That and Sam Severn wearing number 21 instead of 42. So half of what she usually wears is donning number 21 today. The only 2 unis changes for the Falcons in today's game. As the first pitch to Cassidy Bryan is fouled back, it is 0-1 to start. As Watts, as Boardman, consisting of a lot of seniors, getting loud in their dugout. Count 0-1 after the foul. That pitch missing. It's 1-1 now. Cassidy Bryan, the first baseman in today's contest for the Spartans. With the count even at 1, Watts delivers to the plate. Misses there. It's 2-1. First game, technically since the resuming of last night's contest, the first game between these two squads this year as the count evens up at 2 for Cassidy Bryan. As Watts looks in, gets the call from Hogan, the 2-2, getting her looking all the way. Strike 3 called, number 3 for Watts. As Bryan caught looking, technically 3 in a row now in this game. It's going to bring up Maddie Weimer. As Weimer, the right-handed bat, getting her first look as cuts on and miss from Sydney Watts. Count goes to 0-1. Falcons 13-2, 4-0 inside of conference play. Boardman, though, also undefeated in conference play. One team going to be suffering their first conference loss today as the 0-1, and it hits off of the helmet, and we're going to take an injury timeout here at Austintown High School.
Mill Creek Metro Parks is launching its first ever co-ed youth NFL Flag Football League May 14th through June 18th. Registration is now open for 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12U players. All games will be played Saturdays at the Wick Recreation Area. Sign up today and don't miss out on a chance to be part of this surging American youth sport, backed by NFL Flag Football. Call or register today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Jimmy Sutton here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-res futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready.
Welcome back, everybody, as we're here in Austintown Fitch High School. Hit batter, Maddie Weimer, able to walk off under her own power. Hit batsman, as Olivia Lasvidia going to be taking over at first to pinch run in this instance, as Maddie Dravecki is going to be the one batting for the Spartans with a runner on and one down here in the top of the second.
Now batting in the sixth position for Boardman is the designated player, junior number 4, Maddie Dravecki.
As Maddie Dravecki with a runner at first. And one down, shows bunt as it goes back to the fencing, 0-1. Watts coming into today a 12-2 record. .72 ERA, throwing 3 no-hitters, 5 shutouts on the season. She has struck out 181 coming into tonight's game. As the 0-1, holding up for a ball, 1-1 now on Dravecki. As Watts with a 1-1 count, the pitch. At one, pop fly behind the plate, and it's out of play for McKenna Hogan. Count goes to 1-2 on Dravecki. Watts with 3 strikeouts in the game already. Laying off of the rise ball. Count goes to 2-2.
If it was down a little lower, I think she would have swung.
Deep breath, stepping on the rubber now is Watts from the circle. Getting her call from Hogan, delivers to the plate. Laying off again, count runs full for Dravecki. Payoff pitch and a big one coming. We'll see if the Spartans try to take off on the base paths. With the payoff, home swing and a miss, and keeping it right there, no go on the bases from Spartans as a swing and a miss, strike 3, and strikeout number 4 for Watts.
Now batting 7 for the Lady Spartans is senior right fielder, number 9, left-hand swinging Dana Haas.
As Dana Haas batting and taking a first pitch strike with 2 down and 1 on here in the bottom of the first. Bottom of the second, or top of the second, excuse me. Game was originally supposed to be a home game for the Spartans. The second game in the series, supposed to be today, was supposed to be at Austintown, but we are now replaying the game that was supposed to be at Boardman yesterday, but now ended up being at Fitch, and now Fitch is just the home team in this one. For the next game, we'll see. I would think they're going to probably just try to play it here at Austintown, unless they try to reschedule it again, but I believe right now the status is it's supposed to be replayed here at Austintown.
They're playing at Boardman Thursday, varsity, and JV's play here.
So the JV is playing here, and then Boardman varsity is playing at Boardman Thursday, as the strikeout is number 5 for Sydney Watts as she retires Haas by way of the K, as the Spartans get one aboard. Can't move it over as it stays 0-0 going to the bottom of the second here in Austintown.
Mill Creek Metro Parks invites you to join them for a second season of Youth Deck Hockey, July 16th through August 27th. 8, 11, 14, and 17 U players. Register now for 6 Saturday games and 1 scheduled practice each week at the Wick Recreation Area. Registration for the Adult League is also now being accepted. Sign up now and don't miss your chance to play deck hockey. Call today or visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
Welcome back, everybody, here in Austintown Fitch High School as the Lady Falcons bringing up Sydney Watts to start as a first pitch cut on and missed. It's 0-1. That, folks, little technical difficulties here on this end. In case you missed it, it was a line out by Sydney Watts to the shortstop Jenna Alexa to get the first out in this one. Right now, Sam Severn, donning number 21 today, with a ball and a strike. Maddie DeLester in the circle for the Spartans. As that one hit out first base side, and it's going to go foul into the Falcons baseball bullpen. Count goes to 1-2. Both pitchers amped up getting it from different sides of the coin. Lester, with her final games against Austintown Fitch in her high school athletic career. Sydney Watts getting her first taste now of the rivalry between the Falcons and Spartans. The 2-2 count, that one runs inside. And now the count goes to 3-2. With the count full, payoff as Severn hits it out to Alexa, who makes another play out at short for the second out.
Sorry for the sticky scoreboard, though. Now stepping in and batting sixth in the order, junior second baseman number 4, Caitlin Mitchell.
As the pitch home to Caitlin Mitchell is swung on and missed, 0-1 the count.
Well, I'll tell you what, she was lucky he didn't ring her up.
He wanted to. He was
Yes, he was itching.
With the count 1-2 on Caitlin Mitchell. Pitch from Lester home. And that one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Falcons looking for a little 2-out rally to start this bottom of the second. Caitlin Mitchell, the 2-2 pitch home to her, is taken inside for a ball.
Fred Moose is getting mad.
I know.
As with the count full, the payoff taken inside for a ball 4 walk as Caitlin Mitchell draws it, and a base runner for Fitch. Bella Toffel up to bat now.
You want trouble, you're going to find it.
Moose is red. He's getting red.
As
Now entering the box,
Toffel
7 for the Lady Falcons, a sophomore left fielder, number 3, Bella Toffel.
taking that first pitch for a ball from Lester, 1-0.
Now that one was, but I'll tell you what, at least 2 or 3 of those that she delivered there.
Maddie Lester getting her call. That one hit through the hole for a base hit, as keeping the inning alive, Bella Toffel. Runners at first and second now for Austintown. With 2 down now, looking for some timely hitting. Fitch's catcher and McKenna Hogan up to bat.
Batting eighth for Fitch is junior catcher number 34, McKenna Hogan.
McKenna Hogan taking a first pitch called strike 1, 0-1. As Lester, looking to get out of the second inning jam, gets a couple strikes over. It's 0-2. Looking for a timely hit, the 0-2 to Hogan. Taken all the way. It's a ball inside, 1-2.
That was a little worse than the ones on Caitlin Mitchell.
With the count 1-2, Lester looking for the key third out. The pitch hit out towards second, glove field, throw out to first for out number 3. Falcons work a couple onto base, but can't do anything with it. 2 in the books here in Austintown. We head to the top of the third, and a scoreless affair here between AAC rivals Boardman Spartans and Austintown Falcons. We'll be right back right after this.
For a great vehicle and a great experience, come to Boardman Mitsubishi today. As always, our full lineup of Mitsubishi models comes with a standard 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Boardman Mitsubishi, your hometown Mitsubishi dealer since 1999.
I've been in a lot of different departments. I love the customers. I'm like the mother hen, gotta take care of everybody, and that includes customers and employees. I try to make people feel comfortable when they come in because we are busy, but I try to welcome them and do whatever I can to expedite the customer I have in front of me to take care of the next one. My name's Chrissy Lilly. I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Welcome back, everybody. Top half of the third as Sydney Watts in the circle to pitch again for Austintown in this scoreless ball game as Nadia Rawana, Sophia Hoffman due up as the first two in the order for Boardman. Falcons getting back from their Myrtle Beach trip, a trip in which they went 3-2 in 5 games down there. 2 losses to 2 very good state-ranked teams. As Rawana first pitch taken, a strike. And it's 0-1. Both teams looking to crack something open offensively. Tough day to do so. A lot chillier than usual. 54 degrees right now as 0-2. And that's why you're seeing pitching really put up some impressive numbers in both the baseball and softball realm. Hitting's a factor of being on the field consistently, and with the rain and weather that we've had, it's just not been there. So a lot of these lineups not hitting at the clip that they're used to. 0-2, misses 1-2. But what we're seeing, and what I think is going to be the most interesting and most fun and exciting part, is during tournament time, baseball, softball, a game where a lineup just needs to catch fire at the right time too, especially these teams that don't have a whole lot of games, and you catch fire at the right time. It's all you really need to ride in a tournament if you have some good arms. Count is 1-2. It stays 1-2 on Rawana. Trying to lead things off for the Spartans here in the top half of the third. Watts getting her call from Hogan. The pitch taking all the way. Count evens at 2-2 now. Watts, we said, 181 Ks coming into today, 5 in this game. She's sitting at 186 strikeouts in this season. Just an absolutely incredible year for the freshman phenom here at Austintown. Laying off of some high heat on that rise ball, and that was a good eye by Rawana. Count runs full now. Getting the call from Hogan. Stepping on the rubber is Watts. She's ready to deal the payoff pitch. That one hit on the infield. Maddie Taylor gloves fields, tosses over to Caitlin Mitchell for the out, as that was some great heads-up IQ around the infield. Caitlin Mitchell covers the bag as she saw Maddie Taylor coming off of it, avoiding collision as Watts was also breaking for first. Maddie Taylor went with the bare hand glove field. No panic from either side. First out. Sophia Hoffman now bats from the right-handed side. She takes a first pitch ball for a 1-0 count. Trying to work ahead of Watts is a key when you face the freshman that can really get it up there in the mid-60s as that one goes too far, they say, does Hoffman. 1-1. I'm going to have a brief discussion with Coach Fred Moots, is Hoffman. And like we said, Falcons and Boardman 1-1 last year in the 2-game regular season series. Both teams in a fight for first place in the AAC, both coming in undefeated. Fitch 4-0. Boardman, I believe, is 3-0. 2-1 the count right now. No doubt you can't get to state in the regular season, so it's always the conferences that you look to compete and win. And Falcons and Austintown know how important it is to win that tough AAC conference as they cut on and miss. 2-2 the count. Start with smaller goals and you start to expand them more, as Coach Ward looks to do with this team of so many different personalities. As a cut on and miss, another strikeout for Sydney Watts, a half dozen for her now, as going down swinging is Sophia Hoffman. Back to the top of the order, and Tori Strines.
Winging back to the top of the batting order for the Boardman Lady Spartans, third baseman number 20, Tori Strines.
Tori Strines' first at bat came yesterday in this game, in which it was a pop-up to first base on a bunt attempt. First pitch is a strike called over on Strines, 0-1. Boardman looking to recover after having a rough trip for their spring break, as that one bunt was popped back to the fence. It hit the top of the fence. Count goes to 0-2. Down in the count is Strines. Strines, the other arm that Boardman has been relying on in the circle, opposite of Lester. Shaking off a couple of Hogan's calls from behind the plate is Watts. Sets into a motion the pitch. Swing and a miss, and strike three for out number 3. 7 strikeouts for Sydney Watts, as the Falcons continuing to cut down bats on the opposing side, but looking for some offense of their own. It's Maddie Lester's turn in the circle. Bottom of the third coming up right after this.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University, and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you got to work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana, and I am why I'm proud.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the third, as Maddie Butis leads things off for Fitch as she takes a ball 1-0. First look against Leicester here is Butis. Falcons batting a .442 clip as a team. That's a full 101 points above the national average in softball. 2-0 count. Gets over for a strike on the left-handed swinging Butis, 2-1.
I've had this cough since Saturday before I got my COVID shot.
As cutting on, missing that one. It goes to 2-2 now. Looking to get something started here in the bottom of the third in a scoreless affair. A cut on and miss. Another strikeout for Maddie Lester. She rings up her third. Back to the top of the order, and Ayla Ray grounded to third her first time up.
Shortstop number 2, Ayla Ray.
Ayla Ray, the batting average leader, .620, coming into today, looking to add some more, and there she goes, looking to add more to her total with a base hit there. What else can you say? A perfect season that Ayla Ray is seeming to have from that leadoff spot. What more can you ask for? You could selfishly always ask for more hits and a better average, but 620 coming into today, I don't think you could ask for much more. Another base hit for the shortstop superstar, and there you go, a stolen base. A lot of S's there, but there you go. Ayla Ray gets into scoring position, and that's how dangerous she is on those base paths, able to generate runs. 1-0 the count as Sammy A taking pitch 2-0 now the count. Ayla Ray with another stolen base on the season. Sammy A with a pop fly on that infield. Calling it is Alexa for the out, and there's 2 down now here in the bottom of the third. Falcons risk leaving a runner in scoring position in Ayla Ray. As Maddie Taylor struck out swinging her first time up against Leicester. First pitch to Taylor as Taylor tries to get a hot shot single through and up the middle. Ayla Ray coming home with the run to score. It's 1-0 Falcons here in the bottom of the third. Maddie Taylor comes through with a timely hitting 2-out RBI single for her, and it's 1-0 Fitch. That's why you put her in the 3-hole, able to produce, and she comes up big for her team again. Sydney Watts cuts on and fouls it back now, 0-1. Cleanup hitter in today's contest, and opposing pitcher for the Spartans is Watts. As Fitch finally strikes first here in the bottom of the third. First pitch towards Watts. Watts gets it up in the air. High fly ball out towards left field. And it is caught for the out. Number 3 in this ball game as they fly out to left. Retires the Falcons, but not before Fitch gets the lead 1-0. We have 3 in the books. It's 1-0 Falcons heading towards the top of the fourth. Boardman bats coming up right after this.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
If you can dream it, you can live it. Enjoy outdoor living at its finest with outdoor furniture at Shealy's. Whether hosting picnics or dining al fresco, with outdoor dining sets, you can bring family and friends together. You can create an outdoor oasis for your patio or deck, perfect for relaxing summer evenings. And unwind under the stars when you cozy up to a nice fire. Savor the season with outdoor living at Shealy's. Shealy's, proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers and Cleveland Guardians.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the fourth, Jenna Alexa leads things off for the Spartans against Sydney Watts and the Falcons, who took a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the third. Alexa goes swinging at the first pitch from Watts, falls behind now 0-1. Lester pitching a very good first 3 innings of this ball game, matching Watts. Watts pitching with the lead the first time in this rivalry in the AAC between Boardman and Fitch. 0-2 the count now to Alexa, looking to go. In short order is Watts. Alexa looking to defend the plate, the 0-2, and laying off of some high heat. Rise ball she went to. It's 1-2. With a count at 1-2. Quick call from Hogan, the pitch. That one is hit out towards left field, and it goes foul. Count will stay 1-2.
She and Maddie Lester set the Boardman school record last year for runs batted in. They both drove in 38 in 2021. And that's why you're batting second and third in the order.
Shaking off a pitch call from Hogan. As a time going to be called now by the batter, Alexa. As Watts and Hogan look to get on the same page with the call. Getting the call, feeding the pitch. Watts trying to go up the ladder again. It was one rung too high. As Alexa takes it all the way, evens her count up at 2. With the count 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. As she took it up the ladder, but that time got Alexa to chase for strikeout now, number 8 on the game. As Watts
stepping in pitcher number 13, Maddie Lester.
As Maddie Lester up to bat. Lester struck out swinging her first time up, which was in yesterday, the first half of the top of the first, I should say, was played yesterday. They started here in the bottom of the first and are resuming that game as that one is cut on and missed from Lester. It's 1-1. Difficult for the Spartans' top 3 who faced Watts yesterday. You don't have it, you have it fresh in your mind. Does it serve as an advantage or disadvantage to have a whole day in between? You would think that the Spartans hitters and the Spartans batters would rather have that short amount of time in between at-bats to try to get the timing of the flamethrower and Watts. The 1-2 to Lester, taking all the way in a called strike 3. Ringing up for a called strike 3 and out number 2 in this inning. As that is 9 strikeouts now for Sydney Watts, and that's also 190 strikeouts for her in the season, as continuing to impress is Watts. Cassidy Bryant struck out looking her first time up, as the first pitch to her is a ball, 1-0. With the 1-0. That one missing a bit high. It's 2-0. Working ahead in the count now. It's Cassidy Bryan. Bryan tried to square it up. Was a bit late on it. 2-1. With the count 2-1, Watts able to get back into it with the swinging strike, the 2-1. That one called strike. As a high strike call that time at the plate. Spartans having legitimate complaints here with the calls. The 2-2 pitch from Watts, a cut on and missed. Strikeout number 10 now for Sydney Watts. As that is a 1-2-3 top of the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning now. Falcons bats coming right back up right after this on ysnlive.com.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats, because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play...
Welcome back, everybody, as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning as a first pitch is a called strike on Sammy Severn. As Severn flew out to short, well, more or less popped out short in her first at-bat. Count goes to 1-1. Cut her usual number in half from 42 to 21 did Severn for today's ball game. As gets ahead in the count now, 2-1. 2-1 pitch, rides inside, 3-1. We of course know that usually the face masks, I believe in the state of Ohio, for softball are more or less recommended, but not required, so it's by choice. Boardman, infield that utilizes all of them too, as that one is hit off of the plate. Throw to third, safe is the call, and beating it out is Sam Severn to have a leadoff base runner for the Falcons. Severn with a single to start. Caitlin Mitchell walked in her first time up against Maddie Lester. The first pitch to Mitchell as she pulls it back on the bunt attempt, as taking off for second and allowing her to get there and safe, as a wild pitch sends Sam Severn to second. Caitlin Mitchell with a ball and no strikes at the plate, as this meeting on the mound by Coach Fred Moots is going to be brought to you by iSynergy. Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the fourth, Caitlin Mitchell swinging away on that one as it goes back to the bleachers for the count to go 1-1. Fitch taking the 1-0 lead in the bottom of the third. Chance to add to it with a runner in scoring position, as that one hits off the bat, foul. Count goes to 1-2 for Caitlin Mitchell. Sam Severn sits on second base. In scoring position, chance to double the lead for the Falcons with nobody out. Caitlin Mitchell was looking to move her over to third, now with a 1-2 count, looking to protect. That one hitting it out foul as it goes left field side and I believe over the Falcons dugout for the count to stay 1-2. Bella Toffel awaits in the on-deck circle. As the 1-2 to Mitchell. Caitlin Mitchell takes it on the inside to even her count up at 2-2. Two as that one pop fly on the infield, looking to make a play as that one drops in between as the wind. And the wind, you talk about cold day too, and trying to track it down, avoiding traffic as well, as it looked like Strines from third was coming in to try to make the play. And you got to remember, folks, different catcher after the injury to catcher Maddie Weimer. Brought in Olivia Lascivita excuse me. As the 2-2 hit out towards short, as fielded by Alexa, as she throws towards first, and the safe call there at first. Runners at the corners for Fitch, still nobody out. As Caitlin Mitchell beats it out, that will be recorded as a single for her. Back-to-back base hits for the 5 and 6 spots in the Falcons order. Brings up Bella Toffel, who's 1 for 1 on the day with a single.
Left fielder number 3, Bella Toffel.
Another run sitting just 60 feet away, as the first pitch is a ball to Toffel, 1-0.
Caitlin Mitchell took off on that, so I'm going to give her a steal.
As Caitlin Mitchell swipes second as well with a stolen base. As Bellatofo gets the intentional walk. As that intentional walk's going to load the bases for McKenna Hogan. The catcher who grounded out to second her first time up. Nobody out. Bats with the bags full. Tofo at first, Mitchell at second, Severn at third. As the first pitch is low for a ball, 1-0. Lester aims from the circle. That one rides the ankles, 2-0. Nowhere to put McKenna Hogan with Falcons stationed at every base. Hogan takes aim, the 2-0. Cuts on and fouls that one back. 2-1 the count as Lester gets back into it. Huge opportunity for the Falcons to try to blow the lid off this thing, holding just a slim 1-0 lead. The 2-1. Rides up for a called strike for a 2-2 count.
Well, I guess he's going to call on both sides.
As
Receiving them on the other end, and now
2-2 the count, the pitch. As Hogan holds back, running home with the run and scoring it.
Hold on, it was 2-2.
Were they saying a hit by pitch? Let's double check here with the home plate umpire and the infield umpire and see what the call is. We saw Sam Severn break for the plate. We'll have to see if there's a score here as the officials, the two umpires in today's game, are going to talk it over, and we're going to get a call here on the field. So McKenna Hogan, I would think a hit by pitch is what they're calling that one. So it's 2-0 now Falcons. McKenna Hogan hit by pitch brings home an RBI. And Maddie Butis now up to bat has Ashley McLean to courtesy run for Hogan over at first.
courtesy pinch runner for McKenna.
As still nobody out and a huge opportunity. Falcons doubling their lead 2-0 as the hit by pitch on McKenna Hogan brought home a run. Maddie Butis now batting with the bags full. Trying to bring up the top of the order. 9-hole hitter in today's contest is Butis, as Lester. Pass ball, throw home, and able to get her out at the plate as Caitlin Mitchell is erased from third. That's the first out in the inning, and a big one for Maddie Lester as both runners do advance at second and third. With one down now, the 1-0 to Butis as Butis tries to get it through the infield. The hold at third, no one covering the bag, and now the bags are full with one down for the top of the order, and Ayla Ray coming up. An infield single for Maddie Butis. She's 1 for 2 on the day. Ayla Ray is 1 for 2 on the day as well with a grounder to third and a single.
Bringing back to the top of the pitch batting order, shortstop.
Left-handed bat in Ray, the pitch from Lester. Ray taking for a called strike, 0-1. Ayla Ray steps into the box, a pitch from Lester. Missing for a ball, 1-1. And I don't think anybody knows where the strike zone is here for either team as the count goes to 1-1. The pitch, Ayla Ray foul tips it into the glove of La Civita for 1-2 the count now. With the count 1-2, Lester looking for the second out. That one hit through the infield and a base hit, bringing one run home. Ashley McLean running around the bases. She slides in for the second run as Ayla Ray doubles the lead with a 2 RBI single. It's 4-0 Fitch. Second hit of the day for Ayla Ray brings home 2 RBI. She came in batting .620, definitely right now raising her batting average, .667 on the day. And it looks like the pitching change is going to be made for Tori Strines, trying to stop the bleeding in the circle here. This pitching change by Fred Moots and the Spartans this time around is going to be brought to you by our friends over at WFMJ.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Welcome back, everybody. Runners at first and second. That is Butis at second. Ayla Ray at first. As Tori Strines in to pitch in the circle for Boardman. Sammy A up to bat. First pitch to her. Sammy A deposits it in to the right center field gap. This is going to score 2 more as hustling around the bases for 3. Sammy A going to get in there standing with a triple. Sammy A scores 2 more. It's 6-0 Austintown. Big hit busted open for Austintown here as a 2 RBI triple for Sammy A. Maddie Taylor struck out swinging and had an RBI single, the first RBI in this ball game as the first pitch taken for a ball, 1-0. A 5 spot here in the bottom of the 4th for Austintown has them up 6-0 on Boardman as that pitch missing 2-0 now. Runners just at third in Sammy A. Still only 1 down in this one, the 2-0. Taking all the way 3-0 now the count for Maddie Taylor. She can look for her pitch now in this count. The 3-0. Taking all the way and a 4-pitch walk. Has runners at the corners again for Austintown as Taylor works the walk for Sydney Watts. Lined out to short, flew out to left on the day. 0-for-2 day for Watts. As Sydney Watts, first look against Tori Strines. The pitch. As taking all the way, runner takes off for second. No throw. Runner's going to be at second and third. Maddie Taylor takes the bag.
We're walking her now too, Sydney.
As the 1-0 pitch, and it's going to be an intentional walk for Sydney Watts. That's going to bring up Sammy Severn, who has flown out to short and also hit a single. One for 2 day for Severn. Again, the bags are full. And important to note now for Austintown as pinch runner coming out. Rachel Spalding going to be running now for the Falcons for Sydney Watts at first, courtesy runner. Technically, if Austintown can scratch across 4 more here, just need 3 outs in the top half of the 5th to win it. As the count 0-1, as Fitch can start looking to end this one in 5 innings now. As the winning run in that aspect is at the plate, you would just need to get the 3 outs, of course, in the top half of the 5th as that one misses. 1-1 the count. As Sam Severn awaits the 1-1 pitch. Severin hits it, and it stays fair. The throw home is out at the plate for out number 2. And that one going to keep the bags full, but there's now 2 down here in the inning. As a fielder's choice, retires Sam Severin. Well, Sam Severin, I should say, at first retires the lead runner at home. Score stays 6-0 as that brings up Caitlin Mitchell. A walk and a single, but it's also Caitlin Mitchell's second at bat in the inning. It's coming with the bags full and with 2 down.
Second baseman number 4, Caitlin Mitchell.
As that pitch missing for a ball, 1-0.
I think Moots is going to start smacking his head on the bricks.
The 1-0 home from Strines. Finding the zone for a strike, 1-1 now. Strines gets the call from Lasivita. That one fouled off for the count to go 1-2. Boardman needing the last out here. Trying to stop the bleeding after a 5-spot here from Austintown. Breaking things open for a 6-0 advantage. Falcons occupy every base, the 1-2. That one hit up on the infield, looking for the retiring, and it goes foul, stays foul. We'll do it again at 1-2. Fitch. Still with the bags full. The 1-2. Taking all the way, and the count evens now at 2-2 for Caitlin Mitchell. Tori Strines looking for the last out in the inning, the 2-2. That one rides inside, and now an ever-important full count pitch coming up with 2 down and the bags full. Nowhere to put her. Indeed, as another run sits, the payoff is hit foul, and living to fight another pitch is Caitlin Mitchell. As replenishing the softballs at home plate. With the payoff pitch looming for Strines. Home to Mitchell as Mitchell hits it to the shortstop. Alexa trying to avoid the tag. Does there, but retires. Mitchell out at first. Not before the Austintown Fitch Falcons put a 5-spot here in the bottom of the 4th. It is 6-0 Fitch in this AAC rivalry. We head to the top of the 5th with 4 in the books here at Austintown Fitch High School right after this.
Mill Creek Metro Parks is launching its first ever co-ed youth NFL Flag Football League May 14th through June 18th. Registration is now open for 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12U players. All games will be played Saturdays at the Wick Recreation Area. Sign up today and don't miss out on a chance to be part of this surging American youth sport. Backed by NFL Flag Football. Call or register today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These 3 values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 5th inning, just seconds away as Olivia Lasivita, going to be leading things off as batting at Maddie Weimer's spot. It's her, Maddie Dravecki, and then Dana Haas due up in this half of the inning for the Spartans, looking to get some runs back in this ball game.
Catcher number 35, Olivia Lasivita.
As Watts readies up in the circle for Olivia Lascivida's first looks at Sydney Watts. The first pitch missing for a ball, 1-0. Eleven strikeouts to this point for Sydney Watts. The 1-0 as Lascivida cuts on and misses. Rides ball dangerous as ever, 1-1.
Ty, she has 10 right now.
You ever 2-2 the count, or 2-1 the count, excuse me.
10.
As that one is cut on and missed, 2-2. That one called strike 3, and that one for another strikeout for Watts. 190 in the season now. 192 actually in the season for Watts. As Dravecki up to bat. As that one called strike 1, 0-1.
Olivia Lascivida is not that tall, and that was too tall.
With the count 0-1, the pitch. Able to get another one over for a called strike on Dravecki, 0-2. Looking in, the 0-2, swing and a miss, and a dozen strikeouts now for Sydney Watts. As the first pitch to Dana Haas is a called strike, or not a called strike, excuse me, a swinging strike rather, 0-1. There's now a dozen Ks for Watts in this one. She's up to 193 in her season total. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 0-2 the count. With the count 0-2, Dana Haas steps in. The pitch. Trying to get her frozen. It rides a little bit too far inside for the count now to be 1-2. As Watts delivers the 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. A baker's dozen for Sydney Watts as she continues to dazzle from the circle as we head into the bottom of the fifth. Fitch remains with a 6-0 lead.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Welcome back, everybody. Looking over at the baseball game, top of the 5th inning. Fitch is up 1-0 over the Boardman Spartans baseball team, and the rivalry being featured over on that one and also being called live on YSN by the owner, DJ Yoakley himself. So you can find both the Falcons baseball and softball games on YSN Live today, as double covered is Austintown. Toy Strines. First pitch is a called strike to Bellatofel, 0-1. It is Bellatofel, McKenna Hogan, Maddie Butis due up in this bottom half of the 5th for Austintown. The 0-1 to Hopeful is a miss, 1-1. As the 1-1 missing for a 2-1 count now. Toffel looking to lead things off for the Falcons in this inning. As she takes that one low, works herself into a favorable hitter's count at 3-1. Austintown with the big 5-run inning in the bottom of the 4th really broke things open in this ball game. As the swinging hit on 3-1, a pop-up to Jenna Alexa retires Toffel for the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. With one down, that's going to bring up McKenna Hogan. Grounded to second and got hit by a pitch that then brought home a run on today. As McKenna Hogan steps into the box to take her swings against Tori Strides. First pitch from Strides to Hogan is cut on and fouled back. It's 0-1. Boardman looking for a shutdown inning, trying to get the bats back through the order as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 delivery from Strides as Hogan fouls it right field side as it goes to the netting out there in right. 1-2. As Strides. The 1-2 pitch missing, 2-2. Austintown with one down. Tori Strides looking for the second out. That one fouled back. Good at bat by McKenna Hogan here with one down. Seeing a lot of pitches from Strides. With a 2-2 count, the pitch. That one rides a bit low, and what a patient approach and a good approach this at-bat for Hogan. She works the count full. We'll see what they elect to go with. Strides with the payoff. That one hit too short as Hogan gloves fields the throw to first as the ball mishandled at first. McKenna Hogan is safe at first, as an error going to be allowing the Falcons to have a base runner with one down. As this is going to bring up now Maddie Butis. As Ashley McLean is at first. As Maddie Butis to bat with one down. Top of the order looming now for the Falcons as Ayla Ray steps into the on-deck circle. First pitch, Butis. Try to go with a swinging bunt attempt. It's 0-1. Looking to bring, or put something on the infield, rather. Strides trying to navigate her way through this bottom half of the 5th inning. 0-2. Falling behind in the count is Butis. Strides looking for this second out in the inning.
It's probably under 50 degrees now.
Falcons, Boardman Someone's got to get their first loss in the AAC after this ball game. As the count 0-2, we saw Ashley McLean take off at first. Shaking off the first pitch is Strines. Gets the call from Lasivita, the 0-2. And that one missing. Lasivita throws down to second, but McLean swipes the bag down there at second for the count to go 1-2 and a Falcon in scoring position. Butis now with an RBI opportunity, the 1-2 pitch. Takes that all the way. She evens her count up at 2-2. With a 2-2 count on Butis. Takes all the way. Count runs full. As from 0-2 to 3-2, Maddie Butis able to work this count back into her favor. The payoff with a runner in scoring position. Butis just tips it off of the edge of the bat. Count stays full. As that hit by Butis is out. Nice play by Jenna Alexa out at short. She's been making a ton of great all-star level plays out at short. She retires another Falcon as Butis with a line out at short. Ayla Ray gets the walk. They don't want to mess with the hottest swinging Falcon in the order. They intentionally walk her to first. Sammy A now. Struck out swinging, popped out to short, and a an RBI triple on the day. First pitch is a ball, 1-0 to Sammy A. Actually got that big triple off of Strines, was the first batter Strines faced. As trying to tag her up again was A. She misses on that one, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is fouled at the plate, 1-2. As the 1-2 pitch, Sammy A takes all the way, and it's a ball, 2-2. With the count. 2-2 now. The pitch. That one is fouled back. Another good at-bat by the Austintown Fitch Falcons, forcing a lot of pitches from the Spartans. Pitching staff here from Strines now. The second Lady Spartan to take the circle. They started with the senior Kyle U commit in Leicester. Throwing Strines now. A tries to get it through the infield, and she will. As that's going to bring home another run. Yes, as one run scores. A takes off for second. It's second and third. 7-0 Falcons with runners, or with a RBI single. An RBI single for Sammy A. Her second RBI base hit of the ball game. And Maddie